Everyone, please take your seats.
Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. I'm Myra Ansari. Thank you so much for joining me here on Wave Now. Good to be back with you. I've been off for a little bit, so Happy New Year to everybody. So today we are going live to bring you the inauguration ceremony for incoming Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg. He is going to be taking office here in just a few minutes. His swearing-in ceremony is taking place. If y'all can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I forgot how to log in. It's been so long for me that, getting back to the routine of everything has been an adjustment. So he has a swearing in ceremony today at 10 o'clock. Then at 11 o'clock, he's expected to give a speech today. And then there will be, thank you, Alicia Brown. I appreciate you. So wanted to bring you that today live. So this is a live look at the podium there. And once they get started, wanted to bring that to you. There's also going to be an open house today where folks in the community can come out and talk with folks from the city. Again, this is the swearing in ceremony for incoming Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg. All right, I'm going to cut the audio off on that for a second because of copyright issues. We sometimes run into some, I don't want to get kicked off of Facebook for you all. So once they get started there, they're supposed to start at 10 o'clock this morning is my understanding. So hopefully you all had a good new year. I've been off for 2 weeks, so I'm getting back into the swing of things, and it's good to be back. I almost forgot my way into work today. So hopefully everything was smooth. Hi, Maxine. Thank you so much for saying good morning. Good morning to you. I appreciate you. Someone there is at the podium, so I'm assuming they're getting started here shortly.
Take your seats.
And the swearing-in ceremony is taking place at Metro Hall this morning. We're expecting several local officials to be there as well.
Boy, these bright lights are bright. Please help me welcome Craig and Rachel Greenberg and their sons Daniel and Benjamin. Maybe we'll do that again. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm Steve Wilson, the chair of the Mayor-elect's inauguration. And on behalf of all the people who helped us prepare today's program, I'd like to welcome you to Metro Hall and to the inauguration of the 51st mayor of the city of Louisville. As this is an auspicious occasion in these hallowed halls, it is also a celebration, and we want you to feel able to express yourselves, applaud, feel your joy at this moment, because this moment belongs to you and the people of Louisville. I'd like to welcome Governor Beshear. And all the public servants who are with us today, both past and present. And that includes 2 of the former 50 mayors of Louisville, Mayor Jerry Abramson and our outgoing mayor who is completing 12 years of service to his city, Greg Fisher. I'm sure they both remember their first inaugurations, but Jerry, how many did you have? Welcoming a new mayor is a historic moment in the life of the city and a recognition of the beauty and eloquence of democracy itself. Having been in this hall several times this past week, I'm struck by the simplicity and majesty of this room. And with Henry Clay looking down on us, I am in awe of the men and women who came before us. We stand on their shoulders today. I want to thank Monica Mahoney, who designed the limited edition print that was in your invitation, and Brian Johnson, who created the graphics. Together, they presented us with our past in a very contemporary presentation. In a moment, we'll hear the national anthem sung by one of Craig's new vice mayors and former councilwoman, Keisha Dorsey, and then 2 songs from the FaithWorks Jubilee Singers. But for now, I'd like to ask Rabbi Robert Schlossman to come for the invocation.
God of compassion and grace, our hearts are filled with gratitude on this historic day as Craig Adam Greenberg is inaugurated as the 51st mayor of our beloved city of Louisville. We pray that Mayor Greenberg be inspired by the teachings of faith communities in Louisville. Muslims invoke Allah, who is compassionate and merciful. In Judaism, the 5 books of Moses describes God as being slow to anger and abounding in loving kindness. In Christianity, the New Testament teaches that Jesus showed compassion to those who were hungry and to those who were poor. Buddhism teaches that a compassionate heart is the essence of being a humble leader. Dearest God, on this day, we pray that Mayor Craig Greenberg will lead with compassion and mercy and with humility. We pray our new mayor will display wisdom and patience. May he be blessed with an ability to seek compromise in times of disagreement. May Mayor Greenberg wake up every day feeling blessed to be our mayor. We pray for the well-being good health, and communal support for Mayor Greenberg and his outstanding leadership team. May they represent the best in public service. May they bring hope to a city that has experienced pain and heartache. We pray that Mayor Greenberg's leadership inspire us to join him in leading Louisville to new heights. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' great glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of our night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? Warm and rain, reaching for the day we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. We may not reach the ending, but we can start.
Slowly but truly mending, brick by brick.
we start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. When your trust is all but shattered, when your faith is all but healed, you can give up bitter and battered, or you can slowly start to build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but finally a city of men. All together, children, don't you get weary. All together, children, don't you get weary. All together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. All together, children, don't you get weary. All together, children, don't you get weary. All together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. So all together, children, don't you get weary. All together, children, don't you get weary. All together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. So all together, children, don't you get weary. All together, children, don't you get weary. All together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. We're gonna walk. We're gonna walk. Yes, we're gonna walk. We're gonna talk. Yes, we're gonna talk. We're gonna shout. Yes, we're gonna shout. We're gonna sing. Yes, we're gonna sing. We're gonna walk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna shout. We're gonna sing. Walk, talk, shout, sing, sing, hallelujah, Jesus our King. We're gonna walk. Yes, we're gonna walk. We're gonna talk. Yes, we're gonna talk. We're gonna shout. Yes, we're gonna shout. We're gonna sing. Yes, we're gonna sing. We're gonna walk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna shout. We're gonna sing. Walk, talk, shout, sing, sing, hallelujah, Jesus our King. It's a great camp meeting. A great camp meeting in the
Now I wanted to make a special introduction of the next performer. Those of us who are of a certain age and lived in Louisville in the 1980s will remember this special song that was commissioned by the city of Louisville as an ad campaign. Craig Greenberg was 9 years old. And he always remembered this song and loved it. So it wasn't easy, but I found Hazel Miller, who sang the song. In Denver, Colorado. The music has long since been lost, so we rewrote the score. So as we prepare for the needs of the moment, we want to bring the best of the past with us and into the future. So in that spirit, please help me welcome Hazel Miller.
Sun coming up, gonna be a bright new day. Come along with me, together we're on our way. Heading for the future, even better than our past. We're gonna make it happen, gonna make it last. Look what we can do, Louisville, Louisville, together me and you. Louisville, Louisville, the arts, the parks, Derby and Zoo, heritage weekends and festivals too. Urban, suburban, all to do. It's home to you, home to me. Look what we can do, Louisville, Louisville, together me and you. Louisville, Louisville, balloons and baseball, river fun, we've only just begun. It's not just you, it's not just me, it's all of us, a family. Look what we can do, Louisville, to the me and you. Look what we can do, Louisville, together me and you. Look what we can do, Louisville, together me and you. Making a good thing better still, you know we will. Look what we can do, Louisville, look what we can do. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. I made it. Oh my God.
It's my honor now to introduce the mayor-elect, Craig Greenberg. I've known Craig for 22 years. Craig is an outstanding leader, business partner, and collaborator. He is what you might call a bright-eyed optimist. He sees things that are, but he also sees potential and possibility that others may miss. We were introduced by a mutual friend, Jim Gray, who later became a highly respected mayor of Lexington and is today serving the state at large as Secretary of Transportation. Thank you, Jim. We once showed Craig a rundown building at the corner of 7th and Main Street. He saw the broken windows, he saw the rotten wooden floors. He saw all the things that everyone saw that thought that Lorley and I were crazy to think we could do something special at that corner. But Craig also saw the bones of a great building. He saw the strong foundation, and he could see the potential of an art museum and a hotel. And he began to develop a plan. He shared our vision, and he guided us through the transformation. Then he brought together people, took advantage of every possible tax credit, and with his leadership and his perseverance, his passion, we made 21C Museum a reality. In those days, we only meant to do one, but under his leadership, we opened 9. We've had some fun adventures along the way. I once saw him go toe-to-toe and hold his own with Eli Broad, who was notorious for his shrewd negotiations. On a 4th of July weekend, Craig flew to Cuba and came home with a rare signed letter of agreement from Castro for us to be able to put a 21C in Havana. Of course, we weren't able to get our own government's approval for that. We signed a contract on a fabric napkin at Proof on Main with Alice Walton to put a 21C in Arkansas. And Craig ran in a USA jersey in an art exhibition in Venice, Italy, during the Venice Biennale. Craig is a man of vision, integrity, with a passion for solving problems. He is tenacious. He also led other preservation projects, including Whiskey Row, which almost burned to the ground. He's a hometown Louisvillian. He's a product of the Jefferson County Public Schools. He was president of his student body at Michigan State, and he went to Harvard Law School. Craig has fought for transparency in public institutions. As a member of the University of Louisville Board of Trustees, he pushed for reform and accountability from the administration at the time. He also helped stave off a tuition increase for the students. He served as chairman of the March of Dimes, March for Babies. He served on the Metro United Way and many other civic organizations. Craig brings a relentless positivity and is blessed with a healthy dose of confidence, but without the unhealthy burden of too much ego. And he takes tremendous joy in seeing others succeed. I've been pleased to call him my colleague. I'm pleased to call him my friend. And today I'm pleased to call him my next mayor. And now, Kentucky Supreme Court Justice Angela Bissac will administer the oath of office to the 51st Mayor of Louisville, Craig Adam Greenberg.
Good morning. I'm Justice Angela Bissac. Your mayor-elect, Craig Greenberg, is about to take our state constitutional oath of office. It's the version of our Constitution enacted in 1891. So as we go through the oath this morning, you're going to hear Mayor-elect Greenberg take an oath that he's not fighting a duel with deadly weapons. I always like to tell individuals who may not be familiar with that state constitutional oath of office that that's in our Constitution, that he take that oath. And it's nice to take a moment to look back at our history, that our founding fathers believed it necessary, that our public servants not be out in the fields dueling. So as you hear that language, I'd like to invite you to think of our Commonwealth's history and to think of how far we've come with our institutions of government and our court system, that we don't result in dueling to resolve disputes. And with that, Mayor Greenberg, if you would tell us about the Torah you're also going to...
Oh, the Torah and Bible upon which I will place my hand while taking the oath is actually from my bar mitzvah that I was given to by my synagogue, former, some of you all might know, Rabbi Glickman, but it's inscribed by him from 1986. So we've kept it ever since, and it's important to my family, and hopefully will be for my son's families as well.
Okay. Mayor, if you would come forward with your family. Raise your right hand for me. I, Craig Adam Greenberg.
I, Craig Adam Greenberg.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of this Commonwealth.
And the Constitution of this Commonwealth.
And be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
And be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
So long as I continue a citizen thereof.
So long as I continue as a citizen thereof.
And that I will faithfully execute.
And that I will faithfully execute.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
The office of Mayor of Louisville and Jefferson County Metro Government.
The office of Mayor of Louisville, Jefferson County Metro Government.
According to the law.
According to the law.
And I do further solemnly swear.
And I do further solemnly swear.
That since the adoption of the present Constitution.
That since the adoption of the present Constitution.
I, being a citizen of this state.
I, being a citizen of this state.
Have not fought a duel with deadly weapons.
Have not fought a duel with deadly weapons.
Within this state nor out of it.
Within this state nor out of it.
Nor have I sent or accepted a challenge.
Nor have I sent or accepted a challenge.
To fight a duel with deadly weapons.
To fight a duel with deadly weapons.
Nor have I acted as a second.
Nor have I acted as a second.
In carrying out the challenge.
In carrying out the challenge.
Nor aided or assisted.
Nor aided or assisted.
Any person thus offending.
Any person thus offending.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to Metro Hall. Welcome to our inauguration celebration, and welcome to day one. Governor Beshear, Lieutenant Governor Coleman, welcome. It's so great to have you. Thank you for all of your leadership of our entire Commonwealth. We look forward to continue working with you to move Louisville forward, to move Kentucky forward. You all are doing an absolutely amazing job. And along with the two of you, I look forward to working with our Jefferson County delegation to the General Assembly, many of whom are here with us today, and everyone who is serving our state in Frankfort. We have so much to do as a state and a city, and we will be working together. Congressman Yarmouth, thank you so much for your 16 years of service and for everything you have done for our city and our country. And a special thanks to your successor, Congressman McGarvey, who could not be with us today because he is being sworn in tomorrow. But thank you, Congressman Yarmouth. And to Justice Bissig, thank you so much. Congratulations on your new role. We're excited to have you representing Jefferson County on the Supreme Court of Kentucky. And to Jim, Secretary Gray, thank you for the introduction. To Steve and Laura Lee. Steve, as you talk about our past together, what you, Laura Lee, and I have done over the past 20 plus years has been absolutely amazing. And your support, your friendship, your partnership means the world to Rachel, my entire family, myself, and everything that you all have done to help with this day and make today so special. Thank you very much. And what about these performers? I mean, what amazing artists. From Monica and the invitation to those performing today and some that's still yet to come, thank you all. We truly are an amazing art city. To my 26 partners on Metro Council, our new deputy mayors and other members of Metro government's new leadership team, I look forward to working with you all and joining you and the other 5,000 plus members of Metro government, public service professionals, as we together serve the people of Louisville. Thank you, members of Metro Council. I really, truly look forward to getting to know you even better and working closely together. And a tremendous thank you to Mayor Fisher, Dr. Gerasimides, Deputy Mayor Ellen Hessen, for your compassionate leadership and service to our city over the past 12 years. A period that has included historic challenges and historic progress. On behalf of our entire city, thank you for your 24/7 dedication to public service and your help during this transition. It's truly appreciated. You leave this office with our gratitude and our respect. And to my incredibly understanding family, my parents, Ron and Ruth, my in-laws, Dale and Paul, Cece, Jen, Jeff, my nephews, my entire family, and my entire campaign team. We've all been through a lot with this campaign, more than we ever imagined. Your support and your effort has been incredible, and it's meant everything. Especially my two boys, Daniel and Ben. I am so proud of you all. I am so excited about your future, and I hope together we continue to have many great days ahead. I love you both so much. And finally, to my creative, caring, patient, smart, beautiful wife, and now Louisville's First Lady, Rachel Greenberg. Rach, I love you and would definitely not be here without you. Today is a new beginning for our city. For me, though, it's the next stop on a journey that dates back to 1986. That's when I discovered my love for public service, my passion for serving Louisville. And it's not just because the Cards won a national championship that year, which we will bring another one back. No, on an 8th grade field trip that year, we visited our new mayor in his new office across the street in the old city hall. Mayor Abramson, you were so welcoming inspiring, and energetic that day, just as you have been every day since. And even at 14, I could see that Mayor Abramson wasn't just excited to be mayor, he was excited for what he could do as mayor, for our city, for Louisville, for all of our people. And standing here today, that's what excites me too. So when I decided to run for mayor, even though I've spent nearly my entire life here, and I've certainly spent a lot of time thinking about this, I wanted to get to know our city even better, especially after all the challenges we've been through these past few years. I believe that if you're going to ask people for their trust, you have to show up in person, often. So I launched Run with Craig, and I went through for runs through every zip code, every Metro Council district, every one of our 623 voting precincts across the entire city. A lot of these runs began around 6 a.m., and I invited people to join me. I ran with old neighbors in Greenspring. I ran with high school track stars. I ran with Joe Burkett. He's a Louisville man who's legally blind and finished second in his division in the Boston Marathon. He was a lot faster than me. I got to see up close so much of what makes our city so special. There's the incredible human diversity of the nearly 800,000 people who call Louisville home. There's also the incredible geographic diversity of our city. We have this urban core here in our downtown, but a few miles to the east and south, there's woods and farmland. I ran past historic Victorian homes in Old Louisville, nearly got hit by semi-trucks running by narrow, windy, hilly roads past brand new subdivisions outside the Gene Snyder. I ran on the Urban League's world-class track in Russell. And on these runs, I'd stop and talk to people. And more importantly, I listened. I heard amazing stories about neighbors and neighborhoods, about kids growing up and parents growing older, about what used to be and what could be. To everyone who shared your story with me, thank you, and I heard you. I heard your love for our city. I heard your hopes and your frustrations, and the reasons you're concerned about the direction our city may be heading in. I heard you say over and over that you want to move our city in a new direction. And after all those conversations, I truly believe that I step into the leadership of a city with more promise than any city in America. So let's get moving. Starting now, our team will focus the energy of Metro government and our community on making Louisville a safer, stronger, and healthier city. Let's start with my administration's first and highest priority, making Louisville a safer city. That means a city where we all feel safe in every neighborhood, every business, every park, every bus stop. That's critical and necessary everywhere, and especially right here as we work to reinvigorate our beautiful downtown. To strengthen public safety, we have to go all in. We have to make LMPD the best police department in America. To do that, we have to put our hardworking, dedicated officers in position to succeed and do the job the right way. We have to support them with the training, recruitment, resources, compensation, and leadership they need to do the incredible, difficult, and important work. We will improve transparency, collaboration, and accountability at LMPD and throughout all of Metro government. And that starts with me. Part of my job as mayor is holding others accountable, and I expect every one of you here today and everyone in the city of Louisville to hold me accountable. Becoming a safer and more just city is essential to everything we do. And let me be clear, improving public safety is about much more than policing. It's also about preventing as many crimes as possible through outreach, investment, communication, building trust, and community violence intervention strategies, which we will expand. Making our city safer means taking on historic challenges like poverty, substance abuse, childhood trauma, mental health, hopelessness, and all the factors that put too many people on a path that leads them to crime and tragedy. It means working with grassroots organizations across our community to reduce gun violence. And we'll provide more avenues away from crime and violence by expanding the work already underway through successful programs that you champion, Mayor Fisher, like Evolve 502 and SummerWorks. Becoming a safer city means becoming a stronger city for everyone. While some parts of our city are growing and thriving, there are neighborhoods that are hurting. We must build on the work that's already happening in West Louisville and direct more investments and resources to those important neighborhoods. That's one of the ways we'll work to counter the impact of generations of disinvestment and systemic racism. It's also essential that we consider racial justice and equity as part of every decision we make at Metro government. There is so much we need to do because the promise of our city is still out of reach for far, far too many people. So starting now, my team will take steps to create broader economic opportunity by making Louisville an even easier place for businesses to invest, relocate, and expand. We're going to increase support for small businesses with a special emphasis on business owners from communities that have been historically excluded from opportunity. Metro government is eager to partner with and promote entrepreneurs who are Black, who are women, veterans, LGBTQ, new Americans, people with disabilities. We believe in all of our city's entrepreneurs and want to do all we can to help them grow, create jobs, and create generational wealth for themselves and their children. And speaking of our children, we're also going to strengthen our city by working to make universal pre-K a reality. Governor Beshear, thank you for your leadership on this topic. We in Louisville will be behind you, and we will be working closely to advocate in the General Assembly to make this a reality. And of course, for people to take advantage of job and educational opportunities, they have to have stable, safe, quality, affordable housing. Starting now, my team will build on the existing work to create more housing and more employment opportunities all over our city, because people need them all over our city. In the West, in the East, in the South, in neighborhoods inside the Waterson and outside the Waterson. You know, one of the things I learned running all those miles across our city during my campaign is that there are people in parts of our city who don't feel like they are part of our city. We have to change that starting now. The truth is that as beautifully diverse and distinct as Louisvillians are, fundamentally, we all want the same thing: to live in a safer, a stronger, and a healthier city. To become a healthier city, we have to adopt a new vision for what it means to be healthy. Because we know that improving health means more than just reducing physical illness. We also have to support people's emotional and mental health. We must become a leader in urban sustainability by reducing carbon emissions, embracing green technologies, and striving for cleaner air, water, and soil. And becoming a healthier city also means we have to continue to find new and effective ways to address our homeless crisis, and do this in a way that's humane to people who are experiencing homelessness. We all want to live in a city where we have faith the infrastructure will be maintained, potholes filled, sidewalks fixed, trash picked up, where our great parks and other public spaces are safe, clean, and accessible to everyone. I am excited and energized by what we can do together to make our city safer, stronger, and healthier. And when I say we, I mean all of us. We all have some civic responsibility. Yes, Metro government and my 5,000 colleagues of Metro government play a critical role in moving our city in a new direction. And so do you. So does our business community and the faith community, the education community, our philanthropic and nonprofit communities. So do our representatives who are serving on Metro Council in Frankfurt, in Washington, D.C., our healthcare workers, our union workers, our first responders, our attorneys, activists, athletes, artists, and people of all ages in all zip codes all over Louisville. That includes people like me who've grown up here, as well as new Americans and other folks who've just arrived in our city. Moving our city in a new direction means we all have to move forward together for this to work. And as we move ahead together, let's remember and remind each other why we love our city. We certainly have our challenges. At the same time, Louisville offers so much to be proud of, like our parks, Waterfront Park, Iroquois, Shawnee, the Parklands, Jefferson Memorial Forest. If you haven't been there, get there immediately. We have Bourbon and Bourbonism. We're one of America's great sports cities with terrific teams and venues. We're home to the greatest 2 minutes in sports, and we're home to the man known around the world as the greatest of all time. Add to that, we have a fantastic arts and cultural scene that you're seeing some of that today. Shows, museums, concerts, festivals, amazing restaurants, and so much more. And with all of that, our greatest asset is really our people. And the fact that whatever neighborhood we live in, we love this city like we love our family. Because Louisville is more than where we are, it's who we are. And right now, our city needs us. So let's make Louisville the best city it can be, the city we know it can be, for all of our neighborhoods and all of our neighbors. I look forward to visiting folks all over the city again and again, this time as your mayor. I have a lot more listening and learning to do. I also have more running to do. In fact, I ran this morning. I do that because there's just something special about those early morning runs through our city. You start off in the dark, and sometimes maybe you stumble. Maybe you feel sluggish. It happens. And when it does, you just keep putting one foot in front of the other. You hit your stride, you find your way, and pretty soon the sun comes up over the horizon. And it's a new day in Louisville. And there is so much that you can do with a new day. Thank you to each and every one of you who are here today. Thank you, everyone across our entire city. Your support, your trust, and your partnership means so much to Rachel, Daniel, Benjamin, and myself. It's a new day. It's a new year. It's a new direction. Let's get moving together. Thank you all so much.
Wow, thank you for that, Craig. I'm ready to go, although I'm not much of a runner. And now we're going to have a musical tribute to what we've just heard from our good friend Teddy Abrams, who's the music director of the Louisville Orchestra. I'm going to let Teddy tell us more about what's happening now. Thank you, Teddy.
Thank you. We'll start with Copeland's Fanfare for the Common Man. And next, please welcome one of Louisville's great singers, Jason Claiborne, who will be singing a selection from a musical about two people who could never be mayor of Louisville.
Theodosia writes me a letter every day, keeping her bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side of Georgia. She's trying to keep the colonies in line. We can't keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinner and the saints. Takes, keeps giving love anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break, make our mistakes. There's a reason I'm by her side. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher. With everything things that the homilies and hymns won't teach you. Mother was a genius. Father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions. Legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between sinner and the saints. Takes. Keep giving anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes. If there's a reason I'm still alive, everyone he loves, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Willing to wait for it. I'm only one thing in life I can control. I'm an honorable, I am original. I'm not falling behind or running late. I'm not standing still, I'm lying to wait. Heaven and faces endless uphill climb. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. Hamilton's base are relentless, he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraints. He takes, keeps winning anyway. He changes the game. He plays and he raises the stakes. If there's a reason, he still thrives, so we survive. And I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinner and the saints. It takes, and we keep living anyway. We fall and we wake, we break, we make our mistakes. If there's a reason I'm still alive, many have died, but I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it.
And now finally, we have the extraordinary Real Young Prodigies, the future of hip hop that's happening right here in Louisville, Kentucky, and they are going to do an original rap about our hometown hero, Muhammad Ali, the greatest. Please join me welcoming the Real Young Prodigies.
What? Yeah. Stand on your feet, y'all. Get on your feet. Stand on your feet, y'all. Get on your feet. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody move. Y'all want me go somewhere and fight for you, or go overseas and die for you? Y'all my opposers, not my ally. I won't side with you. Yeah, keeping it buck, keeping it real. Yes, you do from watching the video. Compare me to Snoop, but I know I'm the dog. I'm the best rapper, I'm the king of them all.
Muhammad Ali, G-O-A-T, stepped in the ring and he brought that heat. Me, I'm the champ, I ain't a crown. They show me love when I come around. If they put them down, then I knock them down. I'm never down, cause I hold it down. They hear me rapping and they love the sound. K2 Cold, brothers of town.
Muhammad Ali, the best of the best. He swung them hands like it was the dust. He was knocking the jaws and putting the rest with the 50s who win the 5 losses. You are hating, not no Chinese. Can't fight them, they not my enemies. I ain't dodging no drafting. I ain't burning no flag. Those haters made me mad, but I butterfly right past. Sing like the yellow jack. This is real talk, no cap. It's Nate Breezy and my Meezy, and we make this look easy.
What?
And we make this look easy.
Everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody move. move. Everybody, everybody, everybody move. Yeah, 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 yeah. What? Yeah, everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody, everybody, everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody, everybody, everybody move.
Well, what can be said after that? Thank you all for joining us today and participating in this service. It's a moment that we will all remember for a lifetime. Thank you for being here. That's the end of our program.
All right, folks, thank you so much for staying with me here as we brought you Mayor Craig Greenberg's inauguration event live to you today. We do have a reporter who's going to be working on this story, putting this together. You heard Mayor Greenberg talk about several things that are important to him moving forward in the city. David Mattingly, our reporter, is going to be working on this story. One of the things he talked about was crime in Louisville, having a better police department, and dealing with gun violence here in our city. So there is an open house that is taking place today at 1 o'clock. I think where folks can come in and spend some time getting to know some of the new people on the administration. And that is at 1 o'clock. I'm trying to find some information on it, but I'm not seeing it in our planner, but I know that there is something going on at 1 o'clock today. So thank you so much for staying with me here on Wave Now for Mayor Craig Greenberg's inauguration event today. There were so many, there's several speakers today, also singers, so lovely entertainment there. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm Myra Ansari. Thanks so much for staying with me.